Hi guys, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to run our first Java program. Okay, not using any IDE or anything else. Okay, so purely we are going to write a Java code in some Notepad or Notepad++, anything you are having in your computer, right? By default, you will have Notepad, but I have a Notepad++. Okay, anything is fine. Okay, you can write the code and you can execute it. Okay, and you can run the program as well. Okay, let's see how to do that. Okay, so just open any Notepad or Notepad++ tool, anything is fine. Okay, and you can directly write a class name. I'm just giving a here tech bus blocks. This is what my class name I'm giving. This is the syntax for creating class basically. Okay, what is the syntax for creating class? Class name and open braces and close braces. So class name, the first letter should be capital. That is, make sure you are using that. The class should be small, all the letters. Okay, the class name, the first letter should be capital. Okay, so once you done that, now you are ready with a class. Okay, that is fine, but this will not get executed basically. You cannot run this class. Okay, so for that, what you need a main method. What is the purpose of main method? To execute a Java program. Okay, our execution starts from main method only. Okay, so how to create a main method? Public static void main. Don't worry about it. What is this public static void? I will tell you. Okay, and string of your arguments. Okay, and open brace and close brace. This is called a main method basically. Okay, so and I'm trying to print some value when I'm trying to execute this program. Okay, so welcome to tech bus blocks. Okay, I'm trying to print this line when I trying to execute this program. This is what basically I done. Okay, now I wrote the code how to save this file basically. To saving a Java file, basically you need to follow some standard. Okay, so you can ignore the standard as well, but that may be get confused when you are running the program. Okay, so try to save the same class name, whatever the class name you give it, same class name you give it while saving the file as well. Okay, so let me save it in my desktop, maybe directly. Okay, so let me give this. Okay, no need of desktop. Let me go to some program. Okay, Java and program. This is a folder. Let's try to give the same name and .java. So that .java extension will show you that this is a Java file basically. Okay, so if you are going with the HTML, you will save it as .html, XML.xml. The same way when you are using Java, when you are writing some code in Java, so the file should be saved in .java. Okay, so once you've done the save, you can just click on save button. Now you can see the color, like Notepad++ is giving these features. Okay, basically it is changing the color of the class, the keywords. Basically these all are keywords, so it is changing some colors other than not a black letter, right? So these all are keywords basically. Okay, don't worry about it much, don't confuse it. Okay, so now we are ready with the file. How to run this file? I'm just going into the folder. Okay, you can see here as of now we saved this file into here. Okay, that is fine. The file name called .java. You can see the type of the file is Java file. Okay, so basically to run the program, right, what are the steps we need to do? We need to do the first build process is there basically. Okay, so I'm just giving the command prompt. Okay, how to build that? Build is nothing but a compiling the file. How to compile the file basically? To compile the file, Java file, basically you need to give the command as Java compiler. Using Java compiler, okay, the file name, the whole file name, what is that? techbusblocks.java, right? To compile the Java program, Java file, you need to give Java compiler and the file name, whole file name. This is syntax. Okay, so make sure that to compile the Java file, okay, Java C, this is Java compiler space, okay, file name, basically the whole file name. You should not even ignore the .java as well, because that is a file name, means even including that as well. Just click the enter. Once you click the enter, you can see the magic here in the programs folder. Earlier I have only one file, that is techbusblog.java, but now you can see one more file came into this folder. That file is called .class file. Okay, if you open this file, you cannot even read anything. Okay, I'm just opening in this here itself. See, this is the stream format, it is there. You can close this. Okay, no use of this file, right? Don't think that this is the no use of this file. You can copy this file, you can paste it in Windows, Linux or Mac, whatever OS you are having. You can paste this file, .class file, and you can run the Java program basically. Okay, so now no need of this Java file basically. Okay, now JVM can run this file only. JVM will not worry about this file. Once the class file was created, okay, so once compiling was done, while running, okay, so first is compiling. While compiling, we need a Java file. While running, we need a class file basically. Okay, now let me go here. To run the Java file, we need to give the Java and just a name of the class. Okay, make sure to run the file, right? Run the file Java space class name. What is the class name? Class name also we gave it same, right? Same as file name. So the class name should be techbusblog, right? Java and type. If I click enter here, see, it is giving me the output, welcome to techbusblogs, right? So this is what the beauty of Java basically. So let me open my PowerPoint. Okay, let me give it some more explanation, okay, so that you can understand. So we created one Java file basically, right? So the file name called, what is that? techbusblogs.java, right? So after that, what basically happened, it was created one more file, right? And this is the class file, right? techbusblogs.class, right? Then when you are trying to run this, you can able to see the output in your computer basically, right? So in your command prompt output, right? So you saw that as a welcome to techbusblogs or whatever it may be, right? Welcome to, this is what you saw that, right? So how basically this is happening, right? So when you are running this file, when you are compiling this file, basically it is creating the one more file called this class file. Okay, via this class file only JVM can run this class file only to show the output. Okay, so that is the reason when you are building the application, it has to convert as a Java class file. Then the class file will pick for a running time. Okay, so if you delete this Java file also, no worries. Okay, to run the file, you are not depending on Java file, you are depending on the class file. But if you delete this, it will be a problem for you. It will not give you the output. Error, could not find or load a main class, basically techbusblogs, right? So it is expecting the class file when you are running. So for building, you want a Java file. So that is what basically it is creating a Java file. We are creating human is creating the Java file, right? Then the compiler is creating the class file. Then this is get executed. Okay. So when you are running the applications, right, big applications, right, basically your compiler will create a jar file or var file instead of this class file. that jar or var, okay, again that jar or var, it is containing the class files only again. Okay, so it is compressing all the class files and it is creating a jar when you are compiling the applications basically. Okay, if you are confusing with the jar and var, don't worry about it. Hope you understood this simple step. Okay, let's see in the next lecture further. Okay, hope you understood, right? Thanks for watching. If you have any queries, feel free to comments, add your comments in the sections. Okay, thanks.